Hello, and welcome back to episode 12 of Sunstriders Phase 3. This is our third campaign using Fantasy Flight Games / Edge Studios Star Wars RPG system with the narrative dice. We're playing on RPGsessions.com. If you haven't ever heard of it, check it out. See it on the bottom left corner of your screen right here. It has the table, has character sheets you can use, everything at your fingertips, nice and compact and easy to access. I'm of course your game master. I'm joined here by my 4 emerging storytellers and friends, and we're gonna get right into it with a little recap from episode 11, from our last episode, which I've gone ahead and put in my notes as the debate episode, because we started off with the debate between our localized Jedi Shib Kath Padawan teaming up with Adaj Krisos, a member of the Dagoyan Order, in a debate about their key beliefs of the Force and where it comes from and what it is, against Zorf, the representative of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Door, and Thuka Wim, the Sorceress of Tund, the representative for the Sorcerers of Tund. Great debate, really, back and forth. We used a little social combat, which we haven't done a whole lot of, so that was fun to play around with. And Shib and Adaj end up winning. Our members, all except Samson, were in attendance, but Samson was a little caught up in a debate of his own with his keeper, Azramode, a fellow from the Taral Darafon of his own on the planet Dracouille. But he did join right after the debate had come to a close, and he, along with Flola, a good friend of Jeff, and Adaj, joined them to go celebrate. Shib was requested to return to the Jedi Chapter House to talk to Master Zoe for a brief moment before they went off and celebrate, and upon her arrival, did not find Master Zoe, but did find a nice celebratory bottle of wine waiting for her in a box. So Shib took that, went down to the calf, and there they had some dinner, had some stew, had some wine, and had a good time. Afterwards, the pilgrims, the most recent batch on pilgrimage to the shrine, had arrived from Blue Decaprism. A proverbial flood of individuals of all walks of life, wearing all kinds of religious drab or regular traveling clothes, in search of something greater, walked up the grand stairway and made their way into the shrine proper. And that, of course, dough moment for some of us, as we were asked by the chairman, Kaziki, to keep an eye out for somebody that might be a sovereignty spy trying to get in, if information had been leaked not only from Dr. Starbloom, but perhaps other ne'er-do-well traders who, once in good standing, may be looking to make a few quick credits by turning over some important information about the well-protected hyperspace route to Etone. The party split up a little bit in the search of trying to find somebody. Jeff managed to tail a human individual down to the Western Rise, where the Matukai chapter house was, and discovered that a young adult male, was digging his pack outside of the Matukai chapter house, and Jeff went and intercepted him. Of course, under the guise, well, maybe not the guise, under wanting to offer a helping hand. that perhaps this new pilgrim may be a bit lost, and this pilgrim offered his name up to Jeff as Ro, and followed along with him. He didn't buck or anything like that, and followed back to the tour being given. And at the same time, Null, on Overwatch, also happened to run into a pilgrim that might have been standing out a little bit, mainly because Null recognized his face from their short stint aboard the Blue Decaprism Station, the large space station that orbits around Etone. And trying to place him, Noel, you remembered that you'd seen his face as one of the members of the bridge crew aboard the Blue Decaprism under the captain there. Upon not interrogating, upon questioning this young individual, also human male, he was a little bit skittish, and also mentioned that his name was Ro, and wanted to make a quick hurry off from any prying eyes. So this same night now is where we'll pick up as the suns are beginning to set. The third and smallest sun being the only one left aboard the horizon, or above the horizon line of Etone through this emerald atmosphere. But before we go too crazy, we of course must ask our session question, which is simple but might not be easy. Our session question is, what is your character's current goal, summed up in one sentence? And of course, dear viewers, if you're just joining us, we try to have a session question every week, and upon answering, that's usually whenever our party will roll their destiny points, a part of the FFG system that you can kind of spend. It's an economy of sorts between players and GM to upgrade roles, introduce things into scenes, sway the narrative one way or the other.
Yeah, we'll go.
Jeff, please go ahead.
I'll be using a semicolon.
Very, very good. Very good.
Jet's current goal is to understand the truths of the Matukai Order, semicolon, and thwart Darth Starbloom's evil efforts throughout the galaxy.
Evil efforts throughout the galaxy.
You can cancel the last part, but yeah, to understand the truths behind the Matukai's order.
I'm not canceling the second part, because I know you're not lying. I know you're telling the truth. And yes, please go ahead and roll your destiny point.
Yeah. Get out of here. Editing talents. Ooh, foreboding.
Foreboding indeed.
I'll take the one on the right.
Very good. That's what I figured.
All right. Shib, right now her goal is to figure out where she belongs, whether that be in the Jedi Order or some other Force sect.
Very good, very good. Shib, go ahead.
I will, of course, take the 2 light side.
Very good, very good.
I think for Null, right now, his goal was to pool knowledge with the Central Isopter. He's done that and kind of found himself wanting. So I think now his goal is just to try to unveil just like the processes of death, seeing that the Isopter's view of it haven't really helped much. So I think he's now going, like, more in his own claws, in his own hands. So, what to unveil the process of death and the force's effect on it.
Very good theme statement right there. Very good. Go ahead and roll your destiny points. Terrific. And that will leave one Samson DeLimes.
Samson wants to restructure the Terral Derafon. Successfully this time.
What does that look like, do you think, Samson?
A change in leadership.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll your destiny points, Samson. Very good. 4 and 2. Also, viewers, if you're a normal player, you go by the rules. You say, well, how come everybody's rolling some multiple force die? Homebrew rule, we love it. I've done it forever. I say we love it. I suppose these guys love it too. I love it. You have a force rating increase. You can roll to your actual force rating. Pick whichever one you desire. But yes, let's go ahead and get right into it. We will start this night, unless, of course, you guys want to wait to investigate anything else more in the morning, and perhaps gather yourselves after a bit of celebration and a long mental day. I'll leave that up to you.
I think I'm finished for the evening. At least Jeth is.
Yeah, I think same for Null.
Well done.
Then Samson's toast, huh?
I feel like Shib has one more thing to take care of tonight.
What would that be?
Well, you know, ran off to the archives with Adaj.
Indeed. Oh, we can go ahead and jump right on that then, as perhaps
yeah.
everyone else goes to retire. Once you guys make it down the little winding wraparound staircase into the archives, the ancient archives themselves, it is quiet this night. Not a whole lot of individuals, representatives, or members of the convocation, or pilgrims, otherwise especially, are moving about. Really, the only two other individuals in the archives this time, are the gold isodecahedron and one of the white acutes, both two of the Gree, the Atone Equilaterate that reside here at the shrine. They both notice you guys walk in, but don't really deviate from messing with the terminals or replacing books that have been taken off the shelves or dusting or doing anything else that librarians are off to do. Well, Shib, where would you like to start?
Well, I'll be honest, I really don't think that there will be any kind of alcohol here in the archives.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right about that, but, you know, I figured it'd be quiet.
What do you mean?
You
It's
know,
the archives. They're always quiet.
well, you know, usually they have at least, you know, some people running around, but I figured it'd probably just be the caretakers here.
What is it that you want to look for exactly?
Well, really, I was just wanting to sort of talk to you.
Oh, yes. Talk to me about what? I'm always up for a spirited discussion.
Yes, of course. Well, let's. She sort of hurriedly turns to one of the bookshelves and seemingly makes a show of reading the spines, but kind of moves her fingers a little bit too fast to probably really be scanning anything at all before plucking a larger tome off of one of the shelves, clutching it tight to her chest. It's like, why don't we should go grab one of the tables? Come on.
Yes, of course. I'll follow her.
And should go ahead and give me a perception check, man.
What's the difficulty?
You know, average check. 2 purples, man.
For the viewers at home, the true self resides within the false self. Always.
So, Shib, you follow Adash, who is a taller, sort of golden orange-skinned Bardatan female, down to very lean, Leaf, to one of these study tables, which they themselves are ancient beyond understanding. A few of them wooden, seemingly perhaps carved from one of the bonsai trees, effectively, that have now grown to tremendous size. Bonsai, perhaps at one point in time, and full grown now over centuries of protection and growth in the grove on the commons. But it's just effectively a large chunk of wood that has had a couple of seats carved out of it. So it's like these little scoop seats in the body of the table itself. Ada sort of drumming her fingers on the book, not really making a whole lot of eye contact with you. And, you know, just kind of making small talk. And, you know, it's just kind of flipping pages. Man,
Did
you know,
I manage?
that stew was pretty good tonight, yeah?
Oh, yes. The cafeteria is quite delightful. Many of their dishes reminds me of Octo.
Yeah. How was Octo? I've never had a chance to go.
It is an interesting place, especially now that the Jedi Order is rebuilding. Very beautiful. Cliffs and the sea, ancient huts. I don't know. I love looking at them. Just little stone dome huts. Very cozy and peaceful.
Right. You know, you mentioned rebuilding. Do you think anything will change with the Jedi? Or do you guys?
Sure.
You think it'll just be the same as it was?
I like to think that it isn't possible for it to be the same. I think the Jedi Order as a whole has learned some very valuable lessons.
I would
But
hope so. Sometimes I feel like the Masters are just reiterating the same path over and over again.
it certainly does feel like that sometimes.
Sometimes I find it, I don't want to say hard, but, being the only representative out here, I feel disconnected from them sometimes, and I feel like I'm constantly catching myself on things I, didn't used to struggle with.
Such as what?
Oh, just, daily rituals, stuff like that. What I'm supposed to be doing.
I think I can understand that. It's much different here than it was on Octo with just Master Zo over me. I'm used to a very structured day-to-day activity schedule, and now Master Zo just kind of gives me a task or two if I'm lucky, and other than that, I'm left to my own devices. Being a part of the group with the other, with Noel and Jeth and Samson, it's helped a lot. But I still feel, as you said, disconnected from the Order. I find myself wanting to, and sometimes accidentally, breaking some of the rules of the Jedi Order.
Right. No, I'm glad I'm not alone in that. I feel the exact same way. It felt really nice working with you today for the debate, and hanging out with you and just being a part of something.
I think that's all everyone is looking for. Being a part of something.
I'm gonna make a roll here. I can't see her. She pretty abruptly closes the book. Kind of avoids your eye line a little bit, sort of like looking past you, like over your shoulder. Kind of definitely giving a little bit of nervous energy. Something I was curious about. It just. How do the Jedi feel about attachment now?
That is a great question. Jacob, has anything really changed when it comes to that kind of stuff? Because I know with like Luke and Rey, their whole thing was like they're stronger because of their attachments. So I feel like
I'll leave that up to you, buddy.
Attachment, not a bad thing.
You can go straight from Shiv's heart if you would like.
Allow me. It's a very interesting question because traditionally, historically, the Jedi Order has been very against attachment of any kind. It opens the door for many paths to the dark side, but I think in recent generations, with both Master Skywalkers and their attachments, I suppose, things have become a bit more lax. I think the Jedi Order is now taking the approach of moderation still, yes, but I think the Order as a whole is much more open to the idea of having close connections with those around you.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. That's very interesting.
And of course, I am a Gran, so it is kind of hardwired in me to seek that sort of community and attachment and closeness with others.
I didn't know that.
Yes, herd animals, all of us.
Shib. She makes eye contact with you at this moment, purposefully, and opens her mouth to say something, and her comm goes off in her pocket. Checks it. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm so sorry. I have to head back to the chapter house. One of the masters is trying to reach me.
Oh. Okay. Well, would you like me to walk you back?
No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I've totally forgot about this. It slipped my mind. We'll see you later.
Of course. I would love to. I guess take part in late night study sessions with you anytime.
And she will, with a smile, hurriedly stand and in gathering the book to put back on the shelf, hastily, brush her hand over the top of yours on the table on her way out of the archives.
We love a slow burn. Yes, bro! Real quick, did
Yes.
I manage to get a glimpse of what the book actually was?
Yeah, it looked like a treatise on farming patterns of Alco's 4.
Alcos 4?
Yeah.
Very good. I'll be doing research so that I can impress her.
Yes, but if there is nothing else, everyone will retire for the night. We'll rest up, heal strain, heal wound if you have them. Samson, whenever you return to your chapter house, Asmode is nowhere to be found.
Good.
As everyone falls to rest that night, shutters drawn, if there are any windows still facing the single sun above the horizon. The warmth of the sun-soaked stones in your cots and in on the interior of the wall, cooled only by the breeze going over the high mountains. Everyone rests very peacefully. Samson, as you sleep, you get a flash of a vision that you have had once before. You see the sacred site of the Tyrell Darafon at home. The large, hulking mass of what you now know as a ship long wrecked. And it is covered in sand. The chants, the scents, the incense burning, all signs of life, once there, replaced just by the blowing of the desert wind. And the wind carries sand particle by particle and stacks it tall amongst the sacred site until it is buried completely. Jeff. There is a fire. And as you come to realize it is set in one of the brandished sort of kaleidoscope, transparent steel, braziers, razors, common that run around or are placed around inside den. And the fire is stoked high and hot. And upon one of the sacred mats where the duels of the Matukai take place, this candelabra falls and the mat alights and takes flame. And a figure stands enshrouded in the center of the mat, circled by the encroaching flame. He's waiting for you. And you awake the next morning, early, fresh, ready to take on the day with perhaps just a lingering thought, or perhaps a dream that may have come to you in the night. Now, the first bells go off as some of the white acutes mark the beginning of the workday. And as you guys go about your own schedules, you see that with this current batch, not many pilgrims from the last batch seem to have left. It is quite crowded on the South Rise. There are many, many, many bodies that are hanging around. And even now, receiving teachings or blessings, or going through what might be initiation rites for some of these orders, or simply learning, talking to members or representatives about them. So anywhere you go on your eastern or western rise, specifically from your chapter house, there's foot traffic, something that you really are not that used to. So you're having your greeting people walking by, or people are looking at you, Noel, and perhaps wishing they hadn't. But where would you guys like to start on this dawn of this new day?
Probably breakfast.
Yeah, that's a pretty good place to start. I imagine most of the people will be going to breakfast.
Yes, yes, indeed. So as you guys make your way down to the southern rise, the south rise, by the egg and the pilgrim housing and the calf, it is a very simple breakfast this morning. Looks like they've had some dehydrated tubers that have been rehydrated into a bit of a mash, and what looks like a collection of eggs that have been boiled.
Nice.
Samson, as you go through the line, Bede sort of looks inquisitively at the eggs, and seems to give you a little bit of a squawk of dismay, perhaps.
I think it's like chickens. It's not like you.
Are there a lot of pilgrims in here?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, yes. Now they do usually stage the meals, so it's not standing room only. But looking around, let's see here. Have you guys shared your row information with each other yet?
Yeah, at the earliest convenience, I definitely would.
Well, the earliest convenience is probably now. So, With
No, do you
that,
think now's the time to? Yeah.
with that
I
in
think I
mind,
did it the night before.
oh, I think you're right, actually.
I know we went to. Oh, who was it? Kazuki.
Oh, yes. So, as you guys are keeping an eye out, you had missed him on your original way through. But Noel, your row, is tucked in the corner, hood drawn over his head, trying to look normal.
And I'll point him out to the group. Well, over there's one of the rows that we know, but I could swear that I recognize his face from the bridge of the Blue Decker Prism. Maybe a USDC member? Not sure what they would have to gain from lying about that.
Well, the USDC is not immune from infiltration. Perhaps they could be double undercover? That may be a bit convoluted, though.
Yeah, there's got to be a simpler explanation.
So, I do fear that he will recognize me. So perhaps one of the rest of you maybe try to strike up a conversation.
Is there an open seat next to him?
Yeah, or you could shove your way in between a couple people on a bench, but you can certainly get a seat at the table, no doubt.
I feel like that's the most straightforward solution.
Yeah, but you go and pardon me, squeeze your way in between two pilgrims sitting aboard, and then it's like, oh, of course, and squeeze to make room. And you notice that this young human male is doing a great job of not looking up.
Very good. Well, I will just start by proselytizing to the table as a whole. So, are you new pilgrims to Eton?
Yes.
Asking the table.
It's my first time.
Very good, very good. Have any of you given any thought to speaking with the chair of the Jedi Order?
The Jedi? Oh no, I'm no force wielder. I'm just here to have my crops grow next season.
And I'll go into some long-winded, unending explanation of the what were they called? The something core. The agricultural core?
The Agri-Corps, yeah.
Yeah, the agri-core of the Jedi Order. Whole time, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Mr. Rowe. Does he at any point look up or engage in conversation or anything?
Absolutely not. No, he's doing a really good job of eating slow as well. He's really just kind of moving it around his plate, like rolling the egg from one side to the other. Chopping the mash up and spreading it out on his plate.
Perfect. So I'll go through a couple of the different programs and then I'll ask him directly. And what about you, young man? What are you here for?
Who, me? Oh,
Yes.
I'm just here because my mother wants me to be here. Thinks it'll be good for me to get the experience.
There is certainly a lot to experience here on Eton. Do you have any questions about the Jedi Order that perhaps I could answer? Were you given a tour last night? Because I could give you a tour.
Yes, I was there for the
In
tour
fact-
with
in fact, I-
Representative Zoe.
Ah, she's great, but you know, there are some things that are not part of the official tour that I really think you should see. In fact, I can take the whole group of you.
Oh, well, that'd be great. Oh, man, a secret spot. I sure would love to see that.
Yes, I insist. As soon as we are done eating, I will take the lot of you around.
Oh, well, let me scarf this down real quick. Jeff, as you guys are probably half watching, half listening, half keeping an eye out, your row walks into the calf.
And I kind of slink down at the table. No, look over there.
Yes, my head whips around to the.
Don't
more
look
discreetly.
out.
Sorry.
Does he have his backpack with him?
He does not. He does not.
Oh. It's like he parted with his backpack. Anyway, Samson, that's the guy. That's the other row we found last night. Null searched his backpack thoroughly and just found a little ring in there.
In a little secret
keep it.
compartment, yeah.
Wasn't even on like a string or a necklace or anything.
No,
just a
yeah.
single ring.
Just the ring. Yeah.
Okay.
I have been thinking. Our directive here is to just kind of keep an eye on them. Would you think that the convocation would have a problem with us bugging them, perhaps? Sort of like a restraining bolt, but just so we can know where they are.
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
I believe I could make something like that, but there is a dreary amount of lack of scrap on this planet. So I do think I'd need some kind of materials.
Wait, you know, no. I bet if we go to Starbloom's cart that they confiscated when he tried to go off world, there might be some scrap from the ship there.
He did have a
He left his entire, he left the entire grav cart.
that scanner too.
Yeah, whenever he
Yeah.
tried to run away, maybe we could go salvage that.
Repurpose it? Yes.
Yeah, and maybe you know, I've been meaning to hone my sneaking skills. I could try and do a little sleight of hand to get it on his person. Shouldn't be too hard.
So I think that'll work. Samson, what do you think?
It depends on if he is going to look for it or not. I mean, when do we think he is leaving to go somewhere nefarious?
It could be at any point. This is a very trusting environment that we're in, which is very good whenever it comes to a convocation of religions. It is very bad whenever somebody with perhaps ill intentions comes in, because there's nothing to limit their ability to do something. A very soft target. At any point, if we let our guard down, he could go who knows where. I mean, no, you talked about that core place that you went to recharge. I mean, I can't imagine what other valuable information would be in there. It's got all the tech from this planet. I just don't see, if he's not doing anything wrong, what's the harm in having a little bug on him?
It's just the consequences of being caught.
Ah, we won't get caught.
Well, I'll say this. There's a stroke of luck, fellas. Because as you guys are talking, Noel, your head is turned around. You see a little team, a group, a little couple of white acutes, not with a hospital stretcher, but come right up off the grand staircase with just a table, effectively, with 2 handholds per side, and a proverbial load of scrap, which some you recognize. You say, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's the holo tank screen from Dr. Starbloom's ship.
They better not have that panel. I called it. You saw me call it. Both of you.
I'm sure we just got to talk to him about it.
Yeah, yes.
Although I can't imagine haggling with the white acutes would be easy.
I'll leave that to you, should it come up. Well, let's go see. Hello, Blue Parallel. Is that...
Yeah. What is it?
Wait, Orange
What is
Tangent.
No. What is it?
Funky Dory.
Hunky Dory?
So you walk up, you say, you said parallel or tangent?
Parallel.
They say, They kind of both shrug. Blue parallel.
Yes.
Orange tangent.
Okay, that's the greeting. I see.
Orange Tangent.
What may I ask? Are you doing with this cart? And I'll like gesture.
Ah, yes. This cart. In case concave.
Spare parts are all good, but you need someone that knows how to use them. I believe I could take care of this for you.
You person place thing would help this white acute?
Yes.
Could perhaps be obtuse. Gold isodecahedron may not find this blue parallel.
Well, maybe
Yellow perpendicularity.
It may be. Yes, maybe. Or do you mean you, yellow perpendicular?
We yellow perpendicular.
Perhaps these green may help you reach blue parallel.
Perhaps.
Indeed.
And then I just start picking little things up. No, this.
Yes, that could do.
They say, the arms. The two that are holding them, 2 of the other ones go out like, wait.
This. Blue parallel. Then, orange tangent. We. Green. Ray.
Ray.
And I do the hand sign.
Is that a new one? That's not in my book.
They hear Ray, they both kind of cock their head as well. They say, hey.
Just spitballing here, no.
It seems like it works.
And I'm just like, I'm kind of very hurried with it. Yes.
They say,
Just, I keep pointing these.
now I'll ask you this. They will certainly not stop you if you do take it.
I'm not going to steal from them.
Now,
I need their permission.
Not
Okay.
saying that you're stealing, but they certainly would go ask after the fact. Be like, gold isodecahedron, is it okay if they took this?
So what I was trying to say with that sequence there was, I will help you with what you need me to help you with, but I need to do this first. You know, it's kind of time sensitive.
You person, place, thing, speak. Vertex. Cooperation.
Thank you.
Yes, these white acute agree to this vertex.
Okay.
You
we may have to do
use
something
person,
later,
place,
but-
things. We call upon you for vertex to make purple parallel,
Propel orange tangent.
orange tangent,
All right, no, grab it and go.
and they squeak off towards the egg.
Massive scrap.
I think we owe them a favor.
Well, with this
First
amount of
green
scrap-
trade done.
I mean, this is good scrap too, Jeff. I mean, I could help them out. If we could make this an ongoing thing, I'm all about it.
The Silk
Yeah, I may have to
Road
spend a little
has
less time with-
opened.
I may have to spend a little less time with Flo this week.
All right,
But
but
yeah,
yes,
let's,
you
let's
have
go-
a
let's go make
you
this
have a
thing.
proverbial pile of scrap.
I would just need a sort of workstation. Getting into the egg again might prove a little more difficult. I mean, the Isopter, I'm sure, has some kind of that workstation, hopefully.
Yeah, who's the most techie out of the people here? If anyone.
The Isopter, I guess probably myself.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm sure there are other tech heads around.
There's the droid from the library.
Ah, yes,
Ooh, the gaunt rod.
Zoe.
The Nin Orthodoxy, Zoe, might be able to
Yeah,
help
that's
you out.
right. I know that there's some Force users can kind of manipulate the fabric of these machines. Maybe we could find someone like that. Well, should we go try and find Zoe? She's usually in the library, right? The archives.
I think so. Unless we should cover more ground, you two go to the archives. I'll go check in with Lorne, devotee Lorne, see if they have a science station.
You know what? I'll leave that to you and Samson. How about I go follow my row around and just see if I can start kind of picking up on his daily routine. That way it makes it maybe easier for me to sneak up to him in the future.
And we will jump back inside the calf real quick. Shib, as
Hey.
the second row walks in and gets a tray and sits down, you notice that the row you're sitting across from now has a distinct interest. He's watching him and not doing a good job of making it discreet.
My row is watching the other row.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. Is that a friend of yours? Did you come on the same ship?
What?
We can invite him along for the tour as well,
Who?
if you would like. The gentleman that you keep looking at.
I'm not looking at anybody. I'm looking at you.
Ah, my mistake.
Man, I still have so much breakfast to eat. You guys should probably just go get started without me.
No, I insist.
Oh, I can catch up. It's no big deal.
The calf does offer to-go boxes. I will get you one.
No, that's too much. It's really comfortable in here. I'm enjoying this stump.
Yes, but surely you didn't come all the way to Atone just to eat this goulash. And,
Hey, man. You're so helpful. I really thank you. But I gotta tell you, I'm just kind of here doing my own thing. I'm trying to be on my own pace. But once again, thank you. If you have like a business card, I can like take one of those.
Ooh. One moment, please.
fumbling through his wallet. I know I have it in here somewhere. This is me at every event that I go to. Whenever I don't want to make a connection with somebody.
What? That's silly, man.
Oh yeah, they're just a bunch of scammers.
Hmm. Okay. Do you have a data pad? Perhaps I could just put my personal link in there.
Shib. Chris, have you seen the pictures of that guy from that YouTube video where he's put his hand on his shoulder? And he's basically...
When he's like, please don't put this in the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna reach across the table, clasp your shoulder. No, man. Really. I'm fine.
Well, I guess a little bit of intelligence gathering.
Hey, this guy's being a stick in the mud. Come on, I'm ready to go see the secret place, man. Let's go.
I guess there's nothing to it. I'll get up and lead the group on a super secret
Yeah,
Jedi.
all
tour.
right.
And
Taking the back way to the bath pools.
as soon as as soon as we're up from the table, I'll pull out my data pad and shoot a message to everybody in the group that the two rows, one of them was watching the other.
Now, Chris will be leaving with Null's row, right?
I'm not leaving with anyone's row, apparently.
Oh, row just doesn't go.
Yeah,
Okay.
he ain't fucking with your boy.
Okay.
No.
He ain't fucking with your girl. And I don't really have anything.
So Shib leads a couple Iridonians out to a secret spot of the shrine.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So Noel, Jeff, Samson, where were you staying? Or where were you going?
I was going to the archives, I believe, to talk to Zoe.
To Zoe?
Yeah.
Were you going with Noel and Jeff?
I was going to tail my row and
Okay.
try and figure out what his daily routine looks like.
Got-
And
Gotcha.
I think Noel was going to. So
And I
I
think-
could just
yeah.
stick with Noel the whole time until we chase down a workshop, because if he finds one and I find another, either way.
Yes, well, you guys can adventure down to the archive. Jeff, you'll be back in the calf because your row is still eating.
Perfect.
And you get that quick message. You look. The other one is watching from the back corner, still doing a better job. His hood's still pulled over his head. But even a untrained individual can tell that this guy's looking over at this other guy pretty often.
We just have a three-way staring triangle in the cafeteria.
But Jeff, give me a perception check, actually. One red, one
Sure.
purple. Difficult. Two successes, two threats. Hold a setback for me. But with two successes, Jeff, as you're watching, do you go back, grab your tray, like drop it off, and then just hang around, or what do you think?
No, I'd probably go up and talk to the line cooks, just kind of, see how their day's going, and then just be, like leaning on the calf, kind of glancing over at them casually, making it look like I'm in a conversation. But
Orange tangent.
orange tangent. Oh,
The
God.
line cooks are all
I guess they are. Oh, damn it. I'm
There's-
just saying shit. Like I'm like nodding my head, and I'm like, yeah, perpendicularity. And then,
It's like,
yeah, I'm speaking Spanglish.
yeah. And these have on aprons, And they're running a great show. They have one plater who's using all 6 arms to get all kinds of trays ready. There's only one cook who's on like 3 or 4 eyes all by himself. All different split arms going. Oh yeah, it's going crazy. And then the one in the dish pit going insane. 6 arms going crazy in the dish pit. It is a well-oiled machine back here.
That's great. Yeah.
0 wait time. 1 second wait time from line entrance to line exit.
I love it. Yeah, I'll just kind of funnel whatever dirty plates come up and just, make their job a little easier.
It's like, ooh, purple parallel. Yes, ooh. But as you're helping out, and a quick glance back over your shoulders, you look at just the right time with 2 successes. You notice that your row has 100% clocked that this other guy is watching him intently.
Okay.
And he's doing a great job to everybody else of making it look like he hasn't. But you can tell body language has shied away from him. He's done a good job of having his total back to him anywhere he goes. He's hunched, doing a great job of keeping his face and any of his body movements blocked with the mass of his body from this other individual.
All right. Do I need to roll a stealth check to prevent myself from being clocked by either of them?
Whenever you go to actually follow him, if and when he leaves, yes, you will. But for now,
cool.
Okay. Noel Sampson, walking our way down to the archives, traveling through, you guys stumble upon a disagreement. There's a large Athorian pilgrim. He's actually wearing some pretty traditional garb. He has a big vest on that's long and flowy and these long sort of brown robes. He has a big pendant that rests over his big hammerhead right in between his eye stalks on the side. And it looks like he is being harassed, or harassing perhaps, you're unsure, a Suggestive, one of the werewolf men. There's this container, looks like a smoothie maker, that they're both trying to pull towards themselves. Hey, give that here. That's mine. No, it ain't. It's mine.
Okay now, okay.
See, you've done it now, you big lout. You've got the damn... whoever these guys are involved. Just hand over the container. You know it's mine. I've had it since we left the Thor.
What seems to be the problem here?
He won't hand over the credits. They're mine. I did the part of the job, and he wants to hang on to them because we're not finished. Who are you guys, anyways?
We've solved credit disputes on...
Oh, why did you say so? Oh. Well, I'm Warren. This big lout here is Columbo.
And what job did you do for Columbo to deserve credits from him?
To deserve credits from him? These ain't his credits, they're mine.
Oh,
But he said he was going to hold on to them to make sure I didn't spend them before we finished the job. But as far as I see it, the job's finished. So he needs to hand over the credits so I can pay one of these weird squid guys and get the hell back out of here. There's not a bar in sight. Who stays at this place? Where's the casino at?
You are on the wrong planet.
No, yeah, no kidding.
What?
Shut it. You don't know what you're talking about anyways. Who cares about the healing waters? You're fine.
Noel, what did the big one say?
DM, what are the big ones?
And so the Athorian, I think as he's been complaining. He's been, from what you can pick up, he's been very calm. Just know the job is not finished. We know that he's here and he made it here, but that is like the simplest part on understanding. If we leave now, they're gonna know. They're gonna come find us and try to get this payment back. Like, this is not a finished job. And then just last one, he said, oh, that's hurtful. You know my ingrown toenail has been bugging me for years.
Fate worse than death.
That's real shit.
And imagine the big Athorian foot.
Imagine the big E foot, man. Indeed.
Not big.
That thing was so nasty.
Viewers, that's mega parasocial.
Dude, you know him. You know Big E, I promise. You were there.
Well, it appears that they're searching for someone.
No, we ain't searching for nobody. We were here to just make sure he got here.
Does this sound right to you? And I'll point at the Athorian.
Columbo? No, that is not correct.
What would
We're here
have to be done?
supposed to keep him safe. Not just that he got here. Well, he's on this drab of a hellhole of a planet. There's no bars, there's no casinos. Hell, we're the only bounty hunters in sight.
So someone with a bounty on them, you said?
No, I just said we were bounty hunters. I mean, he might have a bounty on him, I don't know, but we really have like an anti-bounty on him.
And who might this be?
Well, that would go against operational security, my friend. But
bounty
if you
hunters
convince Columbo to give me my credits, I'll tell you, because the job will be finished. All four hands of both of them are still holding this container in between the two of them.
I mean, we could. I don't know if this is gonna work, Jared.
Go for it.
You could simply tell me who it is, and then you could have your answer for who or when the credits come out, because this is a safe place, and if they are here, they will be taken care of. Or we could go to the council, and we could see you and your illegal bounty hunter operations on this planet, and then maybe nobody has any credits after.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a coercion check to me, if I've ever heard one, Samson. So, Noel, would you like to assist in this one, or can you assist in this
I
one?
would. If I can, I'd like to use my overwhelming aura base power. Commit a force die.
So that's
get
what you
him
call that.
Automatic advantage.
Very good.
Automatic
Very
advantage.
good. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, you will get an automatic advantage for that force die committed. And do you have? You also have a rank in it, Noel, which you can hand over to Samson.
Rank and coercion. Let's go.
Now this will be a red and 2 purples and a setback. And Noel, actually, I think you have a setback removal as well. You do. So no setback either, Samson. Now, Noel, how do you think you add to this check? Do you say anything on top of what Samson has said?
Destruction protocol. Prepare.
Yes, I mean we are tasked with, protecting the civil nature of this planet. I'd hate to see it go awry, and then like my crab claw will just like clink twice.
You see all the eyes. They go from the container in between them. They look to your large stature and crab claw and back to the container. And Samson.
Also, is this a jar full of credits?
Well, obviously. 2 successes, 1 advantage, 1 despair.
That's sick.
Ooh.
I couldn't see it.
So, Samson, you say that they say, "Oh, of course this guy wants to get the feds involved." Oh, fine. And we're not doing any bounty hunting here, okay? I just told you we're doing an anti-bounty. It's the total opposite.
It has bounty in the name.
No, whatever.
This guy's a gravy seal.
Whatever, man. Fine. Kid's name's Darzan Luke. Or Luck, actually. Darzan Luck.
Then he's come in with the recent round of pilgrims.
Sure.
Physical descriptor I have of him because I can't personally recount it.
Physical descriptor.
Of both the rows.
Oh, which one do you give him?
I think the one who inquired about the Matukai is a little more curious, so.
Yeah, so shaggy-headed, dark hair, very angular. Tell him that, lighter skin. Kind of give him that descriptor, says, yeah. Yeah, that's a...
Okay. Null, do you have any other questions for them?
You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll be hanging around. And I think whoever this authority is here, what are your names?
NUL-L of the Central Isopta. You should come visit us.
Yeah, sure. What about you?
Samson Dalamez, chair of the Toral Derafon.
Oh, chair, huh? Well, I'm sure whatever authority around here in that fancy building up top over there towards the north, I promise they'll be hearing about you two from me. Good day. Rumbo, let's get out of here. And hold those credits for me. And they stomp off across the commons.
Curious beings. Have you ever heard of a reverse bounty?
No, I always thought it was like you either, you capture or kill. You don't, protect. Not bounty hunters anyway. I mean, look, you wanted to run already.
Did they look... not Columbo, Warren, did he have like a blaster noticeable?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So Columbo, very classical Arthurian garb. Warren, Spacer's vest, definitely like plated or definitely like plated greaves on his pants, bracers, and definitely has a blaster slung on a hip for sure.
Interesting.
But so we know the important one now. I mean, who's putting money to protect someone all the way out here?
Yes, and why just one?
Just one. And
Looked like decent- Go ahead.
a couple other curious individuals with him. I mean, the person you talked to.
Yes, and it seemed like quite a sum of credits just to protect someone on a planet and at the edge of the galaxy.
Well, I think once this tracker device is figured out, maybe we could go straight to him with his name. Let him know that we know. But we should talk to Jeth and Shib first.
That may tip our hand a little early. I'd say plant it first, then reveal.
I do like that. I just, however, think that it is important to identify and bring it to Kaziki and allow him to deal with it. But I like this way of thinking. I think we should see more.
Maybe there might be a spacer or trader down at the bottom that has a connection to the HoloNet. We might be able to look into this figure.
The name may track, yes.
Yes.
Maybe Zoe.
Mayhaps. Let's go ask.
You like that one, Samson? For the viewers at home, I just sent a Dokes gif from Dexter. It said Warren POV. I love using despair for tattling on you.
Perfect.
That's uncommon usage. We do love that.
Telling Kazuki.
So, do you guys head on to the archive?
Yep.
Very good. Well, you guys scramble on in there. A little of the morning dew hasn't burned all the way off yet, so the steps sort of have some condensation on them. And you notice there's some moss growing in some of the corners as they go up and around the outside. And Samson, as you look out, you notice bead on your shoulder look off to your right into the gap between the pillar and the rest of the delta, and you see him kind of squawk and sort of turn his head to the side and ruffle his feathers a little bit as it looks like a rather large pack of birds. You can't quite make out if they're Asprellis or not. Flying in a large V heading south. You see him, you notice him literally gaze and like watch them, his beady eyes sort of not tracking easily, but as they fly for a solid minute or so before they're out of sight.
I'll look to be. That could be you one day.
Yeah.
I don't know why you've chosen me, but I do enjoy the company. And I'll scratch under his beak. Has he gotten larger yet?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Samson,
yeah.
you are in desperate need of finding some padding for your shoulder. Because every now and again, like whenever you take an awkward step or change direction and Bede wasn't paying as much attention, you notice that his talons are breaking skin a lot more as he's holding onto your collarbone to hold on.
Marred shoulder.
So
like
you've been thinking, you're like, shit, I probably need to get some hardened leather, a pauldron or something to put on this side for him.
So is he full hawk yet? Like,
Oh, very much so.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not this big, but he was probably
yeah.
here at the start, and he's probably taller than your head now.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We're falconing, dude.
That's an attack bird, dude.
But as you guys walk in, lo and behold, the gold icodecahedron is there. And he seems to be helping out a crew of pilgrims. He has pulled out an array of things. Just this kind of widespread group. He has an arm on a book or a tablet or a data pad around this circular desk that he's usually in. And he's pointing with tentacles or flipping pages or going through stuff as the pilgrims just kind of look on. It's like, oh, what about the treaties of BTC 1900? And just random questions like that. And he's deftly moving through 6 different sources and answering 6 different questions as they come at him.
Oh.
And Zoe, of course, now has a stack of books on top of her head and on top of her offering disc or dish. There's like 3 tomes that have been, you see her put the last one with her little grabby claw on top of her head. And she begins waddling back to one of the tables.
Excuse me. We had a bit of a question.
Go.
Hello. I am NUL-L of the Isopter.
Hello, NU-L or NUL-L. I am ZO-33-W3. You can call me Zoe.
Good. We had a simple question about if there are any possible workstations within the shrine.
Workstations? You see her little single receptacle that's like in the front of her that seems to be kind of not in the best shape. You see it kind of whir before focusing on you. Oh, I assume, Gunk, for that pile of Gunk scrap that you have.
It is, yes.
Well, Gunk. A repair table. You know, what do you need? Like a Hydra spanner? Gunk.
Maybe something a little more intensive. I hope to do a bit of crafting in some downtime.
Well, not exactly very technological here, but I have a simple droid maintenance kit at the Nin Orthodoxy chapter house. You can of course borrow that if you would like. I don't know how about crafting, but it has a Hydra spanner and a wrench set and a few pliers and things like that. Simple stuff. Code cleaners.
I only ask because I noticed that in the Gree Egg there was a bit of a repair station, but no one seemed to be using it very often.
Oh, Gunk, yes. The Gree, that's quite a curious case. As best as I've been able to make out, they've effectively had that knowledge stricken from their minds. The knowledge of crafting and repair. Or crafting. They can still repair it just fine.
See, well, I suppose then the question is there any rule against convocation members creating their own works? The Gree cannot, but are we allowed to without any, I don't know, permits?
Well, you all, or your little group, Gonk, has been a bit newer, Gonk, have they not?
Yes.
Usually, and Gonk, I say usually, Gonk, because many of the orders, mine included, Gonk, don't necessarily need to, Gonk, have anything crafted for them or for their order. Like the Jedi go about crafting their lightsaber. But some, like the Matukai and the Jedi, that is a bit of, Gonk, their passage from learner to adept, Gonk. And this is not a secret, but it usually is not, Gonk, offered up until a representative has need to, Gonk. But there is a forge here, Gonk.
Whereabouts?
Well, that's part of the secret. But it is not on the shrine, I can tell you that.
Very interesting. Is this knowledge that you are forbidden from sharing? Or are you a free droid?
Oh, Gonk, a free droid. Gonk. Oh yes, yes, that I am.
Glad to hear it. Now,
Inuel-L, Gonk, I must ask you, are you a free droid?
I'd like to think I am, yes.
Have you ever known it any other way, Gonk?
The first couple of years of operation, yes. I was a little more guided, we shall say.
See, Gonk. It's good to know, Gonk, both sides of the coin. Are you free without ever having been imprisoned, Gonk? Can you know light without ever having seen Gonk dark?
You are a wise one. I fear your knowledge is wasted on the orthodoxy.
No. The orthodoxy has brought me to my current understanding. Besides, the orthodoxy is quite freeing. I have really gotten the better part of the deal. You can see by my nice green stripes how vested I am.
How did you manage to climb the ranks of the orthodoxy? Have
Ah,
you been here long?
well, yes, many years. Many years. My circuits are filled by a century or so.
A century?
Yes.
Wow.
But, to answer you, I pronounced my sins and was forgiven.
What kind of sins?
Well, I would hate to get too personal.
Of course, I have overstepped. I apologize.
No apologies needed, because the Force will forgive you always. And so shall I.
How optimistic.
Well, that's part of what we're called for. But there is a forge. If you have something, I'm sure they would have something there that they would craft with. But I can tell you this as well. There is a lone Gree, that lives there. He has been cast out of the Equilaterate
An apostate Gree.
An apostate, yes, but a bit gonk more complicated than that. They fear discovery, for he maintains gonk the knowledge of creation. Besides, gonk, the Rakata have not been heard from gonk in millennia. Gonk, no retribution will come to these Gree if they decide gonk to create again.
Huh. Interesting. Is there any way that an inquiring mind could speak with him?
Go to the forge, gonk, and I suppose you would.
So it's not within the shrine. Is it under? Away? I have to
Away,
presume
yes. For the natural flow, gonk, of the river that has made this delta, gonk, its twin of the earthen magma flow, exists, gonk, at the forge's hest. But I have said too much.
What?
Great luck to you, NUL-L.
Thank you. I appreciate your information.
Of course, gonk. But swing by my chapter house, make use of my tools, gonk, I beg you.
I may. I shall. Thank you, Zoe.
She spins her one little arm in front in a pantomime of a bow.
I love her.
Well, certainly new info. Let's regroup, Samson. I guess we'll head back
Indeed.
towards the cafeteria.
Now, Jeff, as this
Yes.
is going along, finally, as you spin a couple more trays, perhaps spinning one on your hand to entertain the Gree line cooks as the crowd sort of peters off, your target goes to leave the cafeteria.
And then I'll turn to the kitchen crew and I'll say, non-coplanar points, and then I'll just leave.
So,
And I'll mentally note that didn't get a response.
now, as you exit, how close do you want to stay to this individual?
Just close enough to ensure that I don't lose his trail, knowing that some portions of the shrine are, tight corners, many branching corners. I'd get closer then, but, in the big courtyards, I would obviously stay as far back as I could.
Gotcha. Well, go ahead and give me a stealth check here.
And I still have a setback from last time, so what's that
Yeah.
difficulty?
And I'll say it's just an average check. 2 purples. I will go ahead and upgrade those. So give me a red and a purple.
I'll do the same.
Good.
Oh,
Two
I don't know why
successes.
I didn't roll the setback there, but
1 success. Very good. Well, Jeff, you are expertly light on your feet. And quick whenever you need to be. It is not difficult to follow this individual, and he hasn't really made any strange or really awkward moves. He hasn't doubled back on himself or anything like that. As he leaves the calf, you do notice that he takes a little roundabout path, really. He goes around the calf towards the side of the south rise where the Gree egg is. He doesn't really give it more than a passing glance, but he looks at it whenever he passes by it, looks at the door, sort of looks around it whenever he goes by it, but he doesn't stop to observe it. He stops just for a brief moment at a stone bench that has been set up on the very edge of the south rise that overlooks the Delta Valley. Stops and just sorts of gives it about 30 seconds, sort of leans on the bench, looks out, and you can see him rubbing something in his pocket while he's leaning out, like the pocket of his vest. You see his hand into it. You can kind of see him rub something inside his vest pocket. Before he pushes himself off the bench, hurries back around into the Pilgrim Hall. He does go into the Pilgrim Hall, into like the hostel bunking of the pilgrims that stay here. Would you follow him in?
Replay the scene on the bench to me.
So one little stone bench that was made, it's on like the very edge of the southern rise. So you sit on it, you can look out. It's this huge, ancient river delta.
He's looking out over the expanse.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I would like to, whenever he's doing this and rubbing whatever is in his coat pocket, I would like to approach slowly, making no careful effort to deaden my footsteps. Have you lost someone?
He walks up. He does. You see his head turn to you as you purposefully make the dirt crunch instead of silently walking. But he turns to you. You see him stiffen just a bit. Do you sit on the bench, or he's standing behind it, or do you stand beside him on the other end of the bench?
I would approach and wait to see how he reacts to that.
He doesn't seem like he's gonna fly or run away.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you a little alarmedly, but not anything crazy. Yes, I have.
Sorry to hear that. I know what it's like. Did you come here to honor them, or maybe to find peace? Again, sorry for last night. We've on edge around here.
No,
we really had
It's fine. I understand that. It was unwise of me. Yes. To honor them was their last wish, really. Something I wasn't interested in for the entirety of my youth. But it just feels too little too late, perhaps, and now I don't even know what I'm really doing here. Kicks a little dirt clod off the side of the cliff by his foot.
Yeah, as funny as it sounds, I'm in the same boat. You know, my loved ones are still alive, I think. Not that it matters much. There's no chance that I have of getting back to them.
Why not?
It's just the life I chose. Well, maybe the life I was dealt, but what's the difference?
I understand that. I understand that well.
But since you're here, it was no small effort to get here. Have you looked into any of the complications? I'm not trying to recruit you. Just, I have a friend. Her name's Flo. You may have seen her. She's a snake-like individual.
The Philithar?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I haven't talked to her. I have seen.
Yeah, we've kind of been getting together and just chatting about what meaning we see in all these things, you know? I mean, I am a member of the Matukai, and they've treated me well. They've given my life structure and great purpose and strength that came with it. But I'm certainly open to finding out more about all the other people here because, I mean, there's some pretty impressive individuals that come from these enclaves. So it might be worth spending some time.
I suppose you're right. But it just seems so far away, all of it.
Yeah.
And almost, I've been here not even a day. And it dawns on me that everyone here, and I don't mean to sound, well, I don't really know what I don't mean, but everyone here that has some semblance of this ability or power could be doing something.
Yeah.
But instead, they're all here.
Yep. Pontificating.
There's a billion souls that suffer every day. And sure, there's what, 100 maybe of you here, and your orders, what, maybe order 1,000 if you're lucky. But we're talking the stuff of legends that you all possess. I'm just frustrated. That's all. I don't know what I expect. But
I understand. It is hard to grapple with. You're not wrong. Hey, earlier in the calf, I don't know if you noticed, there was a guy kind of looking at you. Do you know him?
no, but whatever he's watching me for, he's not doing a very good job of.
You ever seen him before? I mean, even before this morning?
No, the first time I saw him was the shuttle down, the load hauler down from Blue Decker Prison. So
Okay.
whether I lost him in the, just didn't notice him in the crowd on the way over, it was rather full and I didn't do much talking. Or perhaps he was on station there already, or it was a traitor, whoever. But yes.
Well, okay. Yeah, I just thought it was weird. He was eyeing you most of the morning. But look, hey, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time here. Just saying, keep an open mind. I mean, you might find a place that really feels like home. And if you see her around, Flola, Red Thilothar, sometimes she hangs around in the bathing pools or just kind of sunning in the courtyard. Stop by, talk to her. She's nice.
For sure. What was your name?
Jeff.
Jeff. Well, put his hand out.
Shake it.
My name's Darzan, but you can call me Ro. That's supposedly what my father went by.
Okay, Darson. Well, it's good to meet you. And if you see me and you need anything, don't hesitate to stop me.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
And I'd kind of leave him there to ruminate.
And after that conversation where he was standing, he walks all the way around and sits fully on the bench and does just that. And the last scene, because it's 9 o'clock, that we'll leave with is this young man, probably 22, 23 years old, shaggy black hair, angular face, features, elbows on his knees, hands underneath his chin, looking out across the expanse of what is supposed to be a magical place that has answers to all kinds of the galaxy's questions, except for perhaps his. And next time, maybe not next week, it might be Halloween, I might be somewhere else. See? But next time, we'll pick up right from here, as the net of perhaps who this young Darzan Luck is expands, and why two eccentric individuals are looking for him, and why perhaps one USDC crew member is watching him as well. Thank you guys so much, of course, of coming. I know we're a little bit shorter today due to my own fault and misgivings, but of course, take 10 XP as my undying gift to you. As we are rapidly accelerating towards our next big arc here in Phase 3. Viewer, you at home, smash that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you continue to come back. Dude, leave a comment if you have some questions about something. I would love to engage with you in any kind of parasocial way, dude. How's your family? How's mom? Dude, I hope she's doing well, man. But we love you. We'll see you next time.